Hello, my name is Jamie Murphy and I'm a facilitator with the Parent Project. Our program teaches parents the skills that are needed to change unwanted adolescent behaviors. I facilitate classes in South Carolina and Georgia, and if you would like more information about the program, go to parentproject.com or call me at 803-257-4343. And here's a story about one of our families that have benefited
Hi,
from
my
the
name is
program.
William Hudson. I am my wife Janaea. We have participated in a program called the Parent Project. We had very strong-willed teenagers, and still do have strong-willed teenagers, and we needed some help, some assistance, and finding out ways to deal with some of the behaviors that were happening in the home that was making home an unpleasant place to live. Some of the guidelines, some of the things that we learned at the Parent Project, actually everything that we learned at the Parent Project, four of the main things that we learned to focus on was love, which is the foundation of everything that we learned at the program. We have to show love toward our children in order for the other principles that we picked up for them to work and be effective. We also learned how to give direction in an appropriate manner so that we wouldn't have some of the backlash that we've had in times past, and basically just giving out direction and just giving orders and coming across in that manner. Also, we've learned as part of the program to provide protection for our children and trying and understanding how and what we need to protect our children from as far as the environment that is concerned that our children function and live in on a daily basis, and to remove some of those things that are negative influences on their behavior and just in their life, and also just how to discipline in an appropriate manner that doesn't create friction as it has before. The Parent Project has just been instrumental in making our home life much more livable and peaceful, and just giving us direction and helping us to be able to do those things in a manner that brings about cooperation. Both my wife and I, we understand what it is that we want to do and the behaviors that we want to see from our children, and our children understand the expectations that we have of them and the things that we look for. Basically, the Parent Project has helped us to spell out those things for them, what we want, what's going to happen for those guys, the benefits that they'll reap from the positive behaviors, and the consequences also. And they understand and know that for all of their actions, whether they be positive or negative, that there is a consequence that goes along with the positive and negative behaviors. It's just helped us in our home life for it to be peaceful and livable, and everybody is on the same page and pulling in the same direction, so that we can work together for the benefit of the entire family.
Well, hi, my name is Janaea Hudson, and before coming to the Parent Project, our home was kind of very loud, a lot of arguing, a lot of friction, to the point where I was unhappy living there. We've had the police to the house several times. The police wouldn't take them, juvenile justice, and I was like, there has to be something that we could do to keep our family together. So we found the Parent Project, and the Parent Project showed me that I needed to change the way I was interacting with my children. I couldn't change them. I couldn't control them. I needed to change. I needed to be more consistent with my parenting, with the consequences, with my love. I knew I wasn't showing love daily. Still working on that, but it's getting better. But the Parent Project has showed me that I needed to change. Also, as a result of the Parent Project, we went to Camp Concequence, which kind of takes the Parent Project up to another level. I'll let the boys tell you what they learned at camp, but it's changed our home tremendously. It's much more pleasant, as William said, to be there. They know the expectations. They know positive and negative rewards and consequences. So there's no gray areas anymore, and our home is much more pleasant.
My name is Montrez, and I experienced Camp Consequence, and it wasn't a fun place to go. It was like, technically it was like jail. They wanted to make you feel like there's no place like home, and they wanted to make you feel like your parents really do love you, and you should too. And so I went there. We had to eat peanut butter and jelly, sleep in a tent, and be in an orange jumpsuit, and I hated that.
My name is James, and I went to Camp Concequence because I was rebellious teenager. I was at that age and I thought that I knew everything. I didn't respect my parents. I went there and we had a horrible time there, but I learned a couple things. So I'm doing a lot better, and I hope to continue